For weeks, Campos has been a focal point of the police investigation, raising questions about the timeline of events. Breaking his silence this morning, the Mandalay Bay security guard who may have saved many lives, sharing his story with Ellen DeGeneres.
I was coming from the 31st up to the 32nd.
Right.
When I approached the door, it didn't open, and it was blocked off, so I had to reroute.
Is that a normal thing, that the door at the fire escape, the stairwell would be blocked off?
No, they're always supposed to remain open. And at that time, I heard what I assumed it was drilling sounds, and I believed that they were in the area working somehow.
So you thought the drilling, they were gunshots, but you thought it was just drilling sounds?
At first, I think it was just drilling sounds.
Right. So then at what point did you get shot? What happens here?
As that door's closing and it's so heavy, it'll slam. I'm walking down this way, and I believe that's what caught the shooter's attention.
Police believe Paddock likely saw Campos coming through surveillance cameras he had rigged in the hallway. When Campos got to the room, Paddock unleashed a hail of 200 bullets through the door.
I heard rapid fire, and at first I took cover. I felt a burning sensation. I went to go lift my pant leg up, and I saw the blood. That's when I called it in on my radio.
You didn't even know he shot through this door, right?
Yeah, from behind the door. I didn't know how he was shooting, but he shot out.
Campos says this will be the only time he speaks out about what happened that night. Ellen says both men refused to accept any money from her, so one of the show's sponsors donated $25,000 to the Las Vegas Victims Fund on their behalf.
Campos's home lies behind multiple no trespassing signs saying no media on property. He was scheduled to talk to all the national networks last week, but his union had to abruptly cancel those appearances when Campos disappeared from the hotel suite where they were meeting. The International Union of Security, Police and Fire Professionals had just honored Jesus Campos with a Hero Award and were preparing to help him share his story with the world. But the union president says he hasn't heard from Campos since last Thursday afternoon. That's when he says Campos, a security guard MGM hired to protect him, and a local union rep left without notice. He got a text saying they were taking Campos to a quick care, but hasn't heard anything since. This man, wearing a logo shirt from a private security company, was parked in a truck in the neighbor's driveway next to Campos's East Las Vegas home. He came out and stood watch while we were outside the house. MGM Resorts says the 24-year-old Campos has worked for Mandalay Bay since February 2015 and remains currently employed, although he is presently on paid leave. It all raises questions about how quickly Mandalay Bay notified police about Campos's report that he'd been shot. Campos's silence has fueled much speculation.